Like Lonk! Kind of, him talking about not being able to discover everything in the universe reminds me of a line from Drakkar in Babylon 5, where he mentions that he is comforted that there are things he doesn't know in this universe.
Old man. I was about to say.
I think we're married now. Luna was God, so I think she gets to decide if we are or not. Yeah.
And that was Lunar.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Hi, Earth. I mean, Blue Star. What are you talking about? Definitely not Earth.
This is Earth, the green Earth that is gray.
We're,
It has holes in it.
we're definitely not on the moon. But it, like, coming into this game after playing other JRPGs, it's definitely like not as mind-blowing as it would be, but it is genuinely a good game, I feel. The dialogue and characters are charming, especially with the Working Designs translation.
Yeah, if you went with the original dub, if you went with all the original, it's like, oh god, that's so bad, it's great.
Yep.
In so many moments.
But, and like, so many things in this game, because I know that it came out before. Again, the Sega CD version of this came out in '92. Sure, there were JRPGs before that, but not as many as you would think.
Yeah, they were not a big part of the gaming scene at the time.
And, like, seeing, Victor Ireland, you were notoriously hot-headed, but, like...
He also wrote the lyrics to the two songs in this thing.
Yeah.
God damn, good for him. He, like, you can see so much that, like, other JRPGs looked at and went, huh, we could do our spin on that.
Yep. Basically, this was the start of a lot of things that became tropes that we saw for decades and decades in JRPGs after.
Final Fantasies borrowed from this, Breath of Fires. Yep.
I'm sorry. Fucking Byakuya is Alex?
Yep.
I choose to believe this is the case, yes. You would know.
Oh, yeah, that's Byakuya's voice actor.
Japanese version, anyway.
Yeah, Akira Ishida.
Welp.
Talk about change of heart.
We're on the moon and it's not a shithole. And it ends where it began.
Yep.
With more love.
Oh my
and
god.
hand holding.
Children, look away!
And I will warn you, if you hit buttons after this, or maybe on a timer, it will just close the game out and bring you back to the launcher screen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite JRPGs. And of course, you know, a lot of that is nostalgia and having played it when it was still relatively new and still didn't feel like a huge trope fest for anyone who played it decades after it came out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's just a huge hit of nostalgia in this game for me. This game and the sequel.
See, I have zero experience with the sequel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would have figured you'd have been all over the sequel.
I hadn't gotten a copy of it yet.
You see, the sequel, the original, well, I say original, but, you know, the PlayStation port, just like they did with the first game, when they came out with the second one, they came out with a very thick, massive box.
Yes.
And it came with all sorts of little extras. And one of them is a huge-ass heavy metal pendant that you see one of the characters wearing, like, from the very beginning.
Huh.
But yeah, they went all out for this with a whole bunch of little extras in what they called their omake box.
Yep.
Which is just Japanese for extras, basically.
Wait.
But yeah, you get to Lunar too. That's gonna be a time.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It's not as memorable as this game, I will say that. It doesn't quite hold the nostalgia version for me that the first one does.
There's one thing I know about the sequel. And I've actually been quoting it for a good chunk of this game. You know how I keep talking about goddess in a thong?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's part of a haiku in the sequel. That is specifically referencing this game.
Oh my god. But we will have to get to Lunar 2 eventually.
Yes.
If nothing else, we need to see the thumbnail character that Layla's based on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes! Who am I?
Not a
You
goddess
are
in a
Ruby.
thong.
You are Ruby.
Yes.
From Steven Universe?
No.
Although, I believe she is voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris.
I think you just killed Layla.
I'm good. I'm good.
But Ruby is a pink flying cat.
Who's definitely not a dragon.
Who's definitely not a dragon.
Specifically
And who follows around the protagonist of the next game.
the...
Who is Hiro? No, that's his name. Hiro. Hiro.
Nice.
And yeah, the pink one is a girl dragon.
Yep.
Who's totally not the red dragon reincarnated.
Yeah, totally not the reincarnation of the red dragon. Totally not.
Yep.
And they didn't really do much to try to hide it in the sequel. Because it's like, oh, we had a reveal for that in the first game.
We assume
We can play with a lot looser with it this time.
we assume you've played the first one, so
Yes.
Also, I'm pretty sure Ruby brags about being a dragon, so...
Except I don't think people believe her.
Yeah.
I think that's the trope. She's like, well, I have to be a dragon. Look at me. You're just a pipsqueak of a flying cat. Go away.
And then she finally does it, and she's like, I fucking told you so.
But just remember, nobody believed dragons were actually real. And that doesn't improve for the sequel because they think all the dragons were real but died. Which, considering that all the dragons were trapped in the grindery...
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really destroy the grindery.
True, they could still be stuck in there.
Yep.
Hey, guys! Guys! Hello?
I really gotta pee.
Hello? Somebody?
I left my oven on! My lasagna!
Look, someone needs to collect all these dragon diamonds. It's been a while.
Starting to smell a little.
I farted.
I farted and it crashed the local economy.
So it was you!
So just out of minor curious note, you think whenever the reveal happened that Null was definitely a dragon, do you think Alex regretted throwing away all the poop he had to scoop out of the litter box?
I could have been rich!
I just threw it right in the trash. I wasted perfectly good money.
Ramus, we could have been even richer!
It wasn't doo-doo, it was Dosh!
But now I'm just wondering, like, do the other dragons have different gems that they poop out? Like the red one poops out rubies, the blue one sapphires, the black one topaz or something?
Onyx.
Did you just imply that the second dragon is named after poop?
My twin daughters, piss and shit!
We have the twins Dis and D's. We don't really talk to them.
But no, these are the questions that came to me long ago when I first played this game too.
What have we become?
This is what Althena wanted. She gave us free will for this exact purpose.
Yep.
So we could talk about the things that come out of our asses.
Yep. And just in case, in the Discord chat, the timestamp is there if you want to hear Killian's speech from the original.
Okay.
Thank you.
But yes, this was a lot of fun.
Yes, definitely had fun with this one. Even if that final boss fight was ass.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to change the rules from when I played. Because like every time he went in that one thing, every time he went in that one pose, that was when you needed to use Dragon Protect when I played. And you were perfectly fine other times, but for you, it was like he just kind of randomly broke into the, nope, here's Inferno followed by Nitro Dagger, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is still that era of JRPGs where the game actively wants you to die, but although for the most part we got through it pretty well.
Yeah, we had a few hiccups, but we did it. It was not
And
our
this
time to
game,
die.
this game was so much easier in this version than it was originally, and it's all due to the inventory system being completely different.
Yes.
Because originally you had to store all those healing and recovery items on your individual characters.
Oh boy.
And if they were down, you had no access to them.
Yeah.
So if your last Angel's Tear, your last Silverlight was on a character that was down, you're not getting a hold of it until you get that character back up.
Yeah.
Just like Earthbound and Dragon Quest.
But remember, that is why I said silver lights are something you hoard like dragon.
Yeah.
Because you're going to use them like candy in that final fight.
And I still had some left over.
Oh, yeah, you were going to have some left over. But I would, that I said hoard like dragon, so you made sure you had them. Made sure, even if you had some left over, you didn't really need them in any other fight. Nothing was really that pressing up until that final fight.
But we made it, and we're at the end.
Yes, we did it. We saved the everything.
We saved the moon.
All the cheese is for us now.
Yes.
We saved the moon, and we saved the moon, and we saved the moon.
Oh my god, this video is going to be an hour long. We have to stop.
So, thank you everybody for joining us on our little journey. Thank you to Saran Layla for joining us in this adventure.
In whatever the hell this was.
Yeah, thank you for having me in this one.
And look
It's
forward
always nice to be here.
Yes. And hopefully everybody will look forward to seeing us tackle the sequel. But until next time, we're the Landstar saying thank you very much for watching.
Take care,
Goddess,
everyone.
Goddess in a thong. For one more time, for good measure.
Shit for the economy!
Shit for the economy.
Goddess in a thong.